The whole point of adding all these electric charging stations to Texas highways is to get more people to actually buy electric vehicles. That will reduce emissions. But before this project gets too far down the road, Tarrant County Commissioner Gary Fickes says that Texas lawmakers must finally make a change to state law that they have been reluctant to do. Commissioner Fickes, thanks for being here with us. We just heard from Secretary Buttigieg about rolling out these charging stations all across the state of Texas. How much of a game changer is this really?
Well, I think the charging stations are a reflection, obviously, of where the automobile industry seems to be headed. I think most of our major manufacturers have made a commitment to go to electric vehicles or EVs with a certain percentage, half, or even in some cases more of their fleet being electric. You gotta charge them somewhere. They're only going to go so many miles with the charge. And the bill that was passed through Congress, I want to say, allocates about $7.5 billion, and they want to take roughly $5 billion of that and do charging stations, like 500,000 charging stations across the country, implemented over a 5-year period with about 100,000 stations a year. Well, when they do that, currently we have about 100,000 total charging stations in the United States right now. So they're talking about, obviously a major increase in that. But as we were talking maybe earlier, the real question is, for the states and the people that maintain these roads, electric vehicles don't pay anything to drive on our roads.
Well, let's explain that to our viewers who might not know this. Every time you fill up with gas, you pay a tax, the gas tax, and part of that money pays to actually build roads and expand roads. Electric vehicles, as you mentioned, don't have to fill up with gas. They don't pay the gas tax, but those drivers still drive on those roads. The legislature, though, as you know, last session did not require or mandate a tax on electric vehicles. Is it time the legislature does that?
I think it's certainly time to do something that creates some type of form of payment for electric vehicles. The legislature is so adverse to doing anything that has the word tax in it. They just don't get it that, if we had implemented a 5% increase in our own gasoline tax 12, 15 years ago, we wouldn't have one toll road in Texas. We'd been able to pay for them.
So what's your message to the state lawmakers then?
To start looking at the reality of what's going on the gasoline tax and the implications that the EVs are going to have long term. We're going to put in all these charging stations. Those things, who's going to maintain them? Who's going to own them? It's an 80%, 20% split on putting them in, where the feds are paying 80, states paying 20. But who maintains them? Where are those dollars coming from?
Yeah,
a lot of unanswered questions.
I know that you are likely to be trying to get to the bottom of those, as so many others are interested in them as well. Commissioner, thank you for the time.
You bet. Thank you.